I think it's time now for Gav's Gwent Rugby Roundup. So, Gav, have you got anything you'd
Well,
like to say on the?
well, no, not lots this week because most of the lower level teams were involved in the WRU Cups. Lots of walkovers. Newport Saracens all did win in their Division 5 Cup game against Llandaff North, 15-10. Saracens doing well in the league as well. They are doing particularly well at the moment. So a good season for them so far. In the Indigo Premiership, though, it's a Gwent domination, the Gwent supremacy, because
Yes.
we are absolutely all over the other clubs. So last Saturday, Pontypool beat Cardiff 16-9. Ebervale beat Bridgend 18-16 at home. Very tight game, that, according to some of my friends who were at the game.
Yeah.
Kind of almost lost it on a few occasions. Newport won 29-21 away to Merthyr. And then on Tuesday night, Merthyr absolutely dismantled the fifth region, TM Lee Jarvis, Pontypridd, beating them 56-3.
What a result that is, so for Newport.
Oh,
In those conditions, because the weather's been absolutely awful down here with the storm, that's a cracking win for Newport. Fair play.
it is. Well, yeah, Newport, Ebbville, and Llandovery all on exactly the same points now.
Yeah.
Kind of
Brilliant.
Pontypool just behind them. Ebbville and Pontypool are kicking off in about 20 minutes.
And that'll be a proper Gwent derby as well, won't it? Especially in these conditions as well.
Yeah,
Do you wish you were there, Gav? I bet you wish you were there.
I do, yeah. I kind of really miss. That's the thing I miss most about not being in Wales, is not so much watching I miss being able to see the Dragons, miss being able to see Wales, but I miss those kind of Wednesday nights in Pontypool or Cross Keys or wherever under horrible rain, and you're having a couple of beers and you're with your mates, and it's,
Yeah.
that's what I really miss of Wales. It's I'm hoping to get up to Ebbvale around Christmas to watch some rugby then, though.
Good stuff. Okay. Is that everything, Gav, for the
Yeah,
roundup?
we haven't
Any
got
other
much this week. It's full league program this weekend, so we'll have more results, and I'm going to try and focus on individual clubs and talk about them in a bit more detail as well.
Today, 5:15. Game is live on Fireplace Sports as always, but it is also live on S4C. So if you're planning an afternoon in on Saturday, you can watch Wales Barbarians first, because our game is live on S4C. Straight after that is going to be Munster Dragons. So it's good that this game is on free to air, because more people get to see it. Although whether we actually want to see what's going to unfold on Saturday is another matter. So last time Dragons beat Munster, when do you think that was, Gav? Tell me the year, the last time that Dragons beat Munster in Munster.
In Munster, I am going to say I'm going to be ambitious. I'm going to say 2014.
No, it was much before then. It was actually 2000. It was 2004.
Yeah, I had a feeling it was going to be then. But
it was the first season of regional rugby. And that was the season as well where we actually did the double over Munster, believe it or not. We beat them in Romney Parade the year before. And then in that same season, 12th of March 2004, it was Munster 6, Newport Gwent Dragons, as it was then, 16. It was that long ago, Percy Montgomery was our fly off. Yeah. So that tells you how long ago it was.
Percy Montgomery's older than me, so that's...
Some other stats then. So the Dragons haven't won away in the ORC since April 2022, and I was in Leffley when we beat the Scarlets. That was the season where we didn't win a single home game, if you remember.
Yep.
And Munster haven't lost in Cork since losing to Edinburgh back in 2019. Wales, of course, don't have 7 of their key players for this game. We've talked about it already. They're with Wales, the Barbars. Unfortunately, Leon Brown is injured again. This is a calf injury that he picked up against Cardiff. We've talked about it before, Gav, just no luck whatsoever with Leon. And they're not going to have Sean Lonsdale or Harry Keddy because of the concussion. So it bodes well, doesn't it, Gav?
Yeah, maybe I'll fly to Cork and take my boots. Who knows?
So as Lee would say on the Rap Pod, what are your hopes and expectations for this game?
That we don't get prison shamed. That's about the extent of it. I've said we're going to win the last 2 games. We aren't going to win this game. We're going to lose by 25. And I think I'm being optimistic.
I made my prediction on the Rat pod, and I was actually on a Munster pod last night, the Red Army with Kanan and Patricia Vieira. My prediction was Munster by 22. It could be more than that. Mm-hmm. It probably will be more than that. But what I said to them is, I'll take... obviously, I don't want to see it. I don't want to see us get battered or have a heavy defeat. I just want us to take something out of this game. So if we come back with a try bonus point or a losing bonus point, whether we get that close to Munster, I don't know. But if we come back with something, a bonus point through this game, I think that'll be a very good return, given the circumstances. Given that the absentees that we've got out in Munster. So that's my hope. I mean, I obviously hope we're competitive, because the last time we played Munster out in Munster, now it was at Thomond Park, but we did lose 64-3, didn't we?
Yeah.
I talked about that on the pod as well. Now, that was the game where it was started to unravel with Dean Ryan. The rumours were coming out about, we lost the dressing room. And there were certain players, I'm not going to name them, but they looked like they didn't give a toss, quite frankly. They just gave up. So I don't want to see... we won't see a repeat of that, but it could be it will be a difficult afternoon for the Dragons there. Yeah. Just to say as well, when we record this, we don't know the teams yet. They're going to come out on Friday. Tane Basham may be involved, which would be pretty useful for us. It would be
very useful, yeah.
Given the back row problems we have at the moment. Ollie Griffiths apparently is going to be fit for this game. So he had a shoulder injury. That's why he wasn't involved against Cardiff. So he might be available. So to get Tane Basham and Ollie back, that'll be a big boost for us. Because I think if we are going to get anything out of this game, we got to win some turnover ball. The breakdown is going to be key, and we really going to need to win some turnovers, I think. And George Young, he's the youngster, the young flanker. So he might be involved as well. Now, Dave Flanagan has said, and I am a little bit concerned about this. Now, I know why he's done it. He says he's going to rotate the squad. And the point I made last night is, how? Because we haven't got enough bloody players. I don't know how he's going to rotate the squad, but I'm guessing he's going to start bringing some youngsters. And, if that's the case, then,
this isn't a place to blood youngsters, Jesus,
No, not at all. But, I do understand it is a 6-day turnaround, and, but I'm intrigued, but also quite worried to see the team sheet when it comes out. Now, we won't have Lloyd Faber, of course. He has been called up to Wales, as previously mentioned. So we're probably going to see Chris Coleman, backed up by Luke Yendall, or we could see Nathan Evans, who's a very young and raw tight head. But losing Lloyd, I mean, it's difficult, isn't it? Because like I said, on the one hand, you're really pleased for Lloyd. He's getting a good opportunity. It'd be a great day for him, but it has shafted us a bit as well. It's a difficult situation. But Dave Flanagan won't see it like that at all.
He'll be exceptionally pleased for Lloyd, and he should be as well.
Yeah, not like Dwayne Peel, who's come out and had a right old grumble, but which I completely understand, by the way. I do understand it. But Dai is not that guy. He's not going to come out and complain.
But this is a massive thing for Lloyd. He's 30? It's
31, I think.
So first international. He's getting a Wales cap. But that's when you're a kid and you grow up and you pick up a rugby ball. That's what you want, isn't it? And I'd imagine a 31 kind of fulfilling a childhood dream. That'd be fantastic. I've still not retired from international rugby, so I haven't given up hope yet. But dual qualified as well, qualify for England too. So they're doubling the chances. Okay,
so predictions then. So what are we going? So I'm saying Munster by 22. And what did you say? What was your final
Munster
prediction?
By 25.
Munster by 25. Okay. I just hope the boys are really competitive. And, I'm sure there has been some strong words up in Australia. I'm sure there's been some disappointment. But, like James said, they can't, mope about it. And, they've really got to front up. They've got to stand up and fight. Haven't they? That's what Munster men do. They've got to go there and they've got to give it. I said that on the Munster pod as well. That went down quite well when I said that. They've really got to front up, because I got this awful feeling if we go into our shells, it could get ugly, and we've got a really tough fixture list coming up now, Gav. So
Yeah,
we got
Leinster, South
Munster,
Africa.
yeah, and then so it's actually Munster this week, and then Leinster at home next week.
Yeah.
Then we got the Ospreys at home, which is a winnable game because we do okay against Ospreys at Rodney Parade, in fairness. But then we have to go out to South Africa. We got to play the Sharks and the Lions. So losing those two winnable games has really set us back. And I am a little bit worried. I said this on the Munster pod. I am at that stage, and there's only 2 games gone. And some people might be listening to this thinking, come on, mate, it's only 2 games, don't overreact. I'm already at that stage now where I'm not sure where the next win is coming from. Now, am I right to be worried? I mean, are you more optimistic than me, Gav? Give me reasons for optimism. Where are you with it?
I think if Dai's talking about rotating the team, he's going to be targeting particular games. He's not targeting Munster because, not targeting Leinster because they'll be, kind of, like I say, fully operational Death Star mode. So we get nothing out there. Ospreys, let's target that. Let's target, because they haven't recruited particularly well. They're in a bit of disarray. They haven't looked good in the games we played. Let's target them. Let's go for them. Then South Africa, that's going to be a bear pit. And then let's think about Benetton, Zebra. Let's go for those teams. Let's give Ulster a go. Ulster are beatable. Glasgow are beatable as well. Johnny will disagree, but
Oh, please beat Glasgow. There's something I don't like about Glasgow, and I can't put my finger. Again, I talk about it on the Munster pod because they got a good rivalry now with Glasgow. There's something about Glasgow I just don't like. I really like it when we beat them. It may have something to do with the fact that they stuffed us all those years ago at Rodney Parade. Remember, it was the 60 points to 3 or something like that. It may even have something to do with them putting 70 points on us last season. Quite possibly.
That was.
It may have something to do with that, but honestly, we got to beat Glasgow this season. Sorry, but not sorry, Johnny. After your comments about the Dragons, not sorry at all.
Johnny. No.
Not sorry whatsoever. I think that's it for today, Gav. It's been a busy one, isn't it?
Yeah, lots to get through, lots to say.
Brilliant. Thank you as always, and to our listeners, well, you can find us on Twitter, Facebook. Please leave us a review on Spotify and leave us a review on Apple. We are now on Apple Podcasts, so if you rate and review us and tell your Dragons mates about us, it will really help us. So thanks once again, Gav, and we'll speak next week.
Thanks all.
There we go. Okay, I'll just message Lee now. That felt like a long one, that did.
It was about an hour and a half.
Was it? Shit,
yeah, our longest one yet.
I did read out too many questions, probably.
No, it was all right, and it's fine. We'll mix and match it.
The thing is, if you tell people to send your questions in, they don't get answered. They probably think, "Oh, it's no point you didn't answer my question." Some of them was just a bit too. There were so many. Why do we keep kicking the ball questions? And I thought, well, I'll put that to James, but I thought he explained it really well. But I guarantee you'll still get Dragons fans still asking the same question. Why are we keeping all the bloody time? The bloke behind me shouted at some old man all the time. I'm like, you can see what they're trying to do. It's just not bloody working.
Yeah, but it's just a fundamental misunderstanding of rugby union. But
no, absolutely. Yeah, I'll just wait for Lee to come on.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, no, this was good today because work's been a bit fraught. I'd fucked something up and forgot to send something off, and
never.
Yeah, school were very happy about it.